Hello and welcome to the Chaos. Today's exciting episode is a look at my sewing plans for November. Gosh, it's so close to the end of the year already.
It's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Perfect jacket.
Oh, yes, indeed. I did do more work on the orange jacket. You might have seen the short where I had the hem tucked up and the cuffs tucked up as well. But then after I shot that short, I just filled in a few more bits, and I found some really expensive crystal cut glass small beads. And, well, I guess you can't really tell that I added them, but I can tell that I put some really expensive small beads in there, so it matters to me. Anywho, so I shot the footage of that, but I think we're all orange jacket beaded out for the moment. So at the end of this month, I'll probably do the last of the 3 episodes of that orange beaded jacket. And this one here, this is a stack. So you saw the episode where I showed you all these tweeds. I finally decided which ones I'm going to make. This was definitely, I wanted to do this one. And I even got out all the gold beads and sorted them. So I've got, a small amount of lots of different ones. And I was going to do them all, bling it up. But now I've changed my mind again, and I'm probably going to go back to mostly just teal and olive. But I don't know, I love these the stylized corn. And I also have 2 on the left there that look more like actual heirloom corn. So, and there's some fishes, sort of Bible story stuff. Oh, and you know how because it's an Egyptian style tweed. You know how they have cats in Egypt? Well, I can't find any cat beads, but I've got some dog ones. And isn't it always the way, like you lean down to pet a cat and you just sit there and you just sort of squat and you wait for it to come up to you, and inevitably you get bowled over by a dog instead. So I don't know, I thought it was funny to do an Egyptian tweed, and anyway. So I think I might put the dog beads on there. But I'm not sure about these flower ones. I feel like they're too modern. So next month is metallic tweeds and sequin fabrics. So I think I'll just keep like the small beads that look really ancient. I'll keep those ones, the wheat and the fish and that. And the ones that look a little bit hieroglyphic-y. And also those clam shells, because before there were coins, people used shells as currency. So I thought that was cool too. But so I'll use a few of the gold ones, but I'll in this Egyptian one, but also the expensive small teal ones, the crystal cut teals. I was originally going to just make a beaded trim, and that's what those bead bugs are for. I handmade those to sort of look like heirloom corn. But yeah, I'll probably pull them apart and use them in it as well. And all these different ones, as well as the sequins in olives and browns and things. So it'll sort of just be a mix, a really rich tapestry woven on top of the already very bling tweed. But I really want to take my time with this one. There's some tweeds that I just do not want to rush, and this is one of them. So I'll probably keep it for next year. Next year, I'm thinking so this year I had a colour theme each month. And next year I'm thinking of having movie themes each month, and Desperately Seeking Susan will definitely be one of those because I just love the fashion in that movie. So yeah. This is another one of the tweeds. It's the silk tie-dyed one that I don't want to rush through, so I'll probably save that for next year now as well. The seafoam one with the coral-coloured bits in it. I was originally going to use these little bits of shells, but I don't know, it's not fun enough for me. I love this light coral they're plastic, but the shape is called pebbles. So, but I don't think I have enough of this type of bead to do the whole thing. So I'll probably mix in some other ones. I'll show you them later. And which means I can use the shell bits on this one. I mean, I did try it out with lots of different beads. I tried out all my teal ones on there, but some were way too blue, some were way too green, and they just did not make because it's a beautiful tweed, but it just needs the exact right colour bead to make it sing. And these shell pieces, they look amazing on it. So I think I'll use them. And this is that Linton tweed in aqua, caramel, mint, white, cream, and silver. So the silver looks good, but it's a little too classic for me. The caramel bits, this just looks so yummy, but I would want to eat ice cream with hot chocolate fudge or hot caramel fudge all the time, every time I saw it. These bows I love, but I don't know, they're a bit extra. I see on the edge here, I've got these other coloured bows. I got like a bag of them in all different colours and I separated them out. I think I'm going to use these bows in the seafoam one with the pebbles. And I don't know, making two with bows. I guess I don't have to bead them right away. But I don't know. I think I left too many colours in this aqua mix. I think this mix here, the apricot and hot pink and those ones, they will look good with the other seafoam and coral one. But this one, I don't know. I like the pearls. I like the teal pearls, I like the mint pearls, and I like the mix of the two, sort of. I thought I would like them more. I don't know. I do like them, but I don't know. If they were smaller, I think I would like them more. And I've got these plastic flower thing. You can get these Chanel tweeds, they're like super expensive, like $550 a yard. And it's like a Chanel tweed, but then they hand stitch bows on top. So what I'm thinking is this Linton tweed, which is a Chanel first got her tweeds from Linton. And so I might put just the aqua bows on if I have enough of the aqua ones. That would be cool. And the Gucci tweed, I call it Gucci tweed. If you were doing it Chanel style, you would go horizontal with the main lines, but I like it better with the vertical, the teal, aquary teal lines going vertical myself. So that's what I think I'll do with this one. And these are the beads that I was talking about in if you watch the tweed haul. These are they're handmade glass beads. They're mainly red, then coated in clear, and there's flecks of gold in there. And on one side, there's a white flower. On the other side, there's a blue flower. And they're handmade, so that each one is like different and they're all sort of individual. And I also have 3 cupcakes. I have had these glass beads for so long. And I think I'm acting from a place of desperation. I was like, oh, it's vaguely similar colours. I must use them. Same with these porcelain skulls in the small and the medium there. I don't think they really go so much. I like the lampwork beads. I also have these plastic beads and they match that creamy sort of vanilla lemon colour. So I don't know. I feel like I'm trying too hard now. I think, I also have these cherries, which is more Dolce & Gabbana than Gucci, but I thought, Milan Fashion Week, they're both Italian houses. And I have like a bunch of those cherry ones, but I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm throwing too much at the wall here. I think I'm trying too hard. I'll just make up the jacket. Oh, and I'm trying out, I've also got those caramel ones because this tweed has got cream, a yellowy cream and beige in there. So if I get those 4 done, then I'll definitely maybe do the tie-dye one. Oh, and I finished this and I want to make another all bead jackets. So I've also got the aqua one, but I'd need to go and buy more net to do that one. Oh, and this is all the beads that are left over. They're the beads I didn't use on the orange one, obviously. And This is it with the cuffs tucked up and the hem tucked up. It's so pretty. And then, this is after I added more beads, but you can't really tell. So, this month I'm going to make a bunch of tweed jackets, and you'll see the September makes, the October makes, and you'll also see two fabric calls. There's a pink and navy blue one, and there's a teal and blue one. And I'm getting quite a few requests to do bead hauls, but I'm not sure. There's just so many beads and they're all in a mess. And I was watching someone else's beading channel, and she said it took her 2 weeks last time she tidied up her bead collection. And I'm like, my bead collection is no smaller than yours. So this is the seafoam one, and I'm just adding the beads. And I got out some of those Sonia ones, the Sonia Coral colour. I think they're too bright, and I think the orange ones are too bright as well. I just love these pebble ones, but I know I don't have quite enough of them. So I'm like, well, I have to mix them with something. So maybe the bows. I don't know. At this point, I was overthinking everything. I think it was that Gucci one threw me off. Also, I'm going to check in with my Make 9 Makes for this year, do an episode on that and my plans for next year. As I said, I'm thinking of doing a movie a month next year and doing like a capsule collection each month. And 1 month, instead of doing a feature film, each week I'll do a different fashion documentary. That will be so much fun. And then I think I'll have a month of Audrey Hepburn, again, like a different movie each week, because I cannot decide on the Audrey Hepburn ones. I mean, there's Breakfast at Tiffany's, there's Roman Holiday. Oh, definitely having a Clueless month, because Cher just wears the best clothes. And there's all different, Cher suits from all different eras. Like there's that Dior one from the 70s, and there's a Oscar de la Renta from like 2 or 3 years before the movie came out. So it's going to be a full month, and I think there's going to be another style episode, because I keep getting people telling me they have made a few daring outfits for themselves, but they don't really feel comfortable wearing them yet. So I thought I might do a style episode on how to make yourself feel like steps you can take to feel more comfortable wearing the clothes that are more authentically you when you haven't in the past. Anyway, and these are some Armani Privé beaded orange jackets and dresses and vests that just reminded me of the one that I have recently finished. Well, finished is there's still areas that can be filled in. It's never ending. And I still haven't done the lining either. Anyway, those are my plans for this month. Let's see how many of these tweed jackets I can make. Thank you for watching, and happy sewing.